intro. I think we're live, TJ.
Are we live, Mike?
Hello. How you doing, buddy?
I am great. You know what? Today has been an amazing day so far. Because you want to know why?
Why?
I woke up this morning and my friend Brian Lopes, 19,000 time world champion mountain biker slash BMX pro, called me and said, texted me and said he's coming into Vegas at 8 a.m. And this was at 5 a.m. And I said, no worries, dude. I'll pick you up from the port. Let's go. So I picked him up, and then we went downtown. Makers and Finders had a little brekkie, little avocado toast to the face,
Nice.
and a latte, oat milk latte, because that's just
This is what you do.
necessary. And then I dropped him off at the Las Vegas Convention Center for CES because he's working for some kind of company. I don't know who, but it is what it is. And he's doing the damn thing. So here he is, and here I was, and there we were, and it was awesome. It was so cool, man. I got to
Buddy
hang out
coming
with
to
Brian
town you
Lopes.
didn't expect.
No, man, it was a good time.
Nice.
And then I just filmed the one more song with my friend Mike Lanzini, this guy, and this dude right here, and now we are in my studio filming the live. Life is good, bro.
I've missed you, man. We haven't. Phoenix says hi. Hello, Phoenix.
Yo, Phoenix, what's up, baby?
Danica, before Danica says waking up is always a good thing. It's the best way to start a day. Strawberry Fields, little love.
Hey, Jenna.
Can you guys hear TJ already? You got your microphone pointed at the ceiling.
I do.
But let us know how our sound is. The backside looks like our sound is finally dialed in. You just muted your mic when you turned it towards you.
Good job. All right.
There he is. He's back.
There he is. He is back.
All right. Well, it's been a while. We've been off for like 3 weeks.
Yeah.
How was Christmas? How was the New Year?
It was all very uneventful. I didn't do shite. I did nothing. Absolutely nothing. Loved it. Loved it.
Good. Didn't see your mom or your sister or anybody?
No. They all went to. My mom went to my sister's house in Cedar City, and me and Roxanne were supposed to go to San Diego to go surfing, and the weather, something happened in the weather, and so Roxanne was like, "Nah, we're not gonna go because it's canceled." And I was like, "All right, cool." And then I don't remember what we did. I think I don't know. We did something else, but in any case, I think went surfing at someplace in Arizona.
In Arizona?
Yeah. They got like a big pool.
Oh, wow.
And you surf in this pool. And she's getting real good at surfing, man. And then she went to Pedasí, Panama, which is a place that we filmed a challenge back in the day. And so it's pretty cool because she was like, yeah, I'm going to Pedasí. And I was like, oh, Playa Venal. You're going to go where I stayed. And then she did, and then she was like, dude, this place is crazy. I love it so much. And so she wants to move there now. So now I think I might have lost my wife.
She's moving there.
I think she might just be gone. I think she just might be, I think this is it. It was a good run. Good 21-year run. It was awesome.
Yeah. That's more than most get, so that's pretty good. That's awesome. Okay, so we can hear us okay. My favorite phrase for the holidays in our family is someone always ends up in the hospitals. So an uneventful holiday is awesome for us. I hope no one ended up in the hospital. And yeah, uneventful sometimes is the best thing because that means everything went smoothly.
That's no doubt.
So what else has been going on? I know we talked a little earlier today. You said we recorded your show.
Yeah.
Talk a little bit about that.
Well, I got so lucky, dude. Like this dude named Ryan, he's from City Winery on the East Coast. They have these places where they have listening rooms where people go and they rap or they sing or they play guitar or they do poetry or they do all these things, right? Mm-hmm. Well, my show is a storytelling / music show. So, and I kind of like explain to you how I wrote the songs and how I made the songs and whatever, kind of like One More Song that we do.
Okay.
And it's basically that, only really funny. So like we try to like I try to incorporate like funny stories, like stories that you know that are not so PG, maybe, you know.
Not
It's
so
like,
PG
it's
or
like,
PC
yeah,
or
whatever.
lady,
Yeah,
whatever
yeah.
they want to call
They're
it.
not, there's no P to it, so it's just like doing. There's a lot of P in it in the
Yeah, I
story.
was just gonna say
But there's
there
no
was
P.
a lot of P.
Yeah. There's a lot of P in the story. No, and yeah, so it's just fun, and it's like a night out. You know, it's a night out for you and a date or whatever. If you want to take a girl there, it's a really good time, and we're gonna be playing at the City Winery in Philadelphia on February 2nd, the City Winery in New York City on February 3rd, and the City Winery in Boston on February 4th. So, two shows on 4th.
Very
So, it is so cool, man. We're doing our world tour, Mike, our first ever world
First
tour.
world tour, and it kicked off in your hometown, which is sick. That's
Yeah.
awesome, man.
Yeah, and it kicked it all off in Las Vegas. And then we're going to have another show in Las Vegas on the 12th at the Composers Room. So we're signed up, dude, until I go film the next show.
You had to turn down the show right now because your music career.
Yeah, dude, I told the show, sorry, guys, we're going to have to wait. We got to wait until February to
I'm
film.
gonna go out and host it for you for a couple seasons. I told you off camera. I started watching another reality show that was on Netflix. Just wife picked one up, but it made me really appreciate how good you are at what you do. How good you know. There's so many of these reality shows that people try, and it's such a Not that you want me to butter you up, but I had to butter you up a little bit. It was like it's these things are cool, and I know a lot goes into them. But man, your guys' show is good, and I'm excited for it to come back.
Thank you, sir. Yeah, I take a lot of pride in our show, and doing the best job that I can at that show, and it, like, to me, we are definitely the standard. You know, we're the ones that are like we try to be as elite of a challenge show as you can be. You know what I mean? Our show is named the challenge, for fuck's sake, so it better be good.
Which also I was thinking about too, is like as I was watching this other thing, is I was like, how cool that you guys, obviously are, one of the very first, but so smartly named the challenge, because like whenever I'm watching the other ones, they're like, okay, we have a challenge. It just feels a little bit like a ripoff, but it's a common phrase. It's a challenge, but very smartly named. Yeah, that's really cool. Do you have? Are you allowed to announce anything yet, or have you guys gotten any concrete? Is the show coming back for sure?
The show is coming back 100%. For sure.
And so that's awesome.
And I will be hosting it, contrary to popular belief. Apparently, there was a rumor out there that it was like the interwebs were saying that I was not going to come back. And I was like, what?
They had your replacement too,
Really?
right?
And they were like, yeah, dude. So I was like, all right, sweet. Well, I guess we're doing music.
We're doing YouTube and music, which will definitely fill that void. No, that's awesome. So you're back. The show's coming back, and you will go off to do that. I mean, obviously they'll know when it's time when you go off to do that, because you won't be here anymore when we do these little live streams. I had a question for you. I think it was right around New Year's or something. MTV signed off. It's over. MTV.
That's
I
it?
don't fully understand. Yeah, and I missed the sign off. And if anyone's in the comments has a little bit more info, I'd like to know about it. But yeah, I read and saw that it signed off, and I think they signed it off. I want to say with the music video that they played when they came on, which was
Video killed the music star.
Yeah, right.
Video killed the radio star.
Yeah, and I thought that was wild because streaming kind of killed the MTV channel or something. It blows my mind a little bit. Like I feel like I know MTV evolved from just being music videos, which is what it was when it started, which is when we saw it when we were kids, we loved it, and it evolved into obviously your show and all the other cool stuff that was on there. But just feels like there's still a place for that. Like I'm sure not the money and the dollars that they originally wanted, but just a channel with cool music videos 24/7. Maybe there's something like that out there, but I'd like to see MTV just be that again. Would be cool, aside from nothing.
I wonder if they are going to do anything like that because it's a strong brand, right?
Yeah.
Like, why wouldn't you just make a streaming service called MTV and then have that be real music television that you can just, do the thing? That'd be so cool, right?
Yeah, we'll do your show from the loft up there. Tell them we'll do it for free, one song at a time.
Yeah.
But yeah, it just seems like it's not like all of a sudden people are like, man, I don't want to watch a music video ever again. I feel like it maybe just grew into something else, and that was huge, which was awesome. When did the challenge? It started on MTV, right?
Yeah.
But then with the mergers and all that stuff, it ended up going to the app and stuff. When did it stop airing on MTV, or does it still?
The challenge?
Yeah, like
it just not right now. It was all the way till the end. I mean, we just had the last final right
too.
there.
And then also, that's crazy. So you haven't heard anything really though about how that changes for you guys? Like
Yeah, it's going to be on Paramount Plus.
Okay. Interesting.
Which has a lot of cool shows on it. Paramount Plus. Yeah. I feel like if there was going to be any streaming service that we were going to be on, I would want to be on Paramount Plus.
Right.
I'm so excited because the level that they're on is just unmatched, I think. There's Netflix and Paramount Plus. Those are the two bad boys. I think Prime is cool. There's a couple of little ones that are cool.
But they all kind of have like their own little niche.
Yeah, they have their own niche,
and I think
if you will.
Plus is perfect for
Peacock's cool, but Paramount Plus to me is like the cool one. Like has Landman. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's got some pretty heavy hitters, like The Challenge, Landman.
Good stuff, yeah.
Yeah, good stuff.
Someone said when MTV first started, it was huge. It was huge. Amanda wants to tell you hello and tell you hope you're doing well. Amanda, hope you had a Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. TJ, do you have any when you think back to the early days of MTV? Are there any music videos that stand out for you that were because that time in our life was when music videos kind of blew up, and there was some really fun ones that I can remember. Do you have any?
The best music video of all time to me is Michael Jackson Thriller.
Right.
And also when he came out with Black or White.
Right.
So anything Michael Jackson to me was just the baddest. That was my favorite, super crazy, and it was world premiere, and it was like we're all watching around the television. You know what I mean? Like we were all waiting for this world premiere of Michael Jackson.
I remember that.
It was so sick. The Thriller when come on, man! The dancing was sick. The whole thing was crazy, and the costumes were amazing. The music was really, really good, and just the production, everything was just insane, and I thought that was just the coolest thing ever. So I think Michael Jackson was number one to me in that stuff. So every video he did was crazy. And then another one that was really, really good was Madonna Like a Prayer.
Yeah,
she was like boom, just up in the moon. So she was real good. And then I have to say, third to me would probably be Guns N' Roses. No, not Guns N' Roses.
Janie's Got a Gun.
No.
Aerosmith. That was one of my favorites.
Was it?
Yeah, I don't remember that one.
I don't remember the video.
Cool video.
The video I'm talking about was yeah, I guess it was Guns N' Roses. It was that's what I was just playing on piano, right?
Yeah.
Guns N' Roses. Okay, so that song.
Great videos.
Yeah, that song but the music video of that song, whatever I just played, Sweet Child of Mine.
Sweet Child of Mine.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sweet Child of Mine. Yeah.
One of my favorites was I don't know if you like. I'm trying to think of how old when I was listening to this, but it was Twisted Sister.
Best movie. It was a best video. It was like a movie. It was like so good. So good. Yeah, I loved it. Loved it. Loved it. Like dun 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 dun. Yeah.
Yeah, those old ones were like, and I feel like also some of like the early Beastie Boys ones. Like I'm trying to think of which ones even had videos, but like that first Beastie Boys album with the plain License to Ill, is that what it is? Like Girls and
Yeah, they like Beastie Boys were always great. Everything they did was awesome, but like the songs like and videos rather compared to the Michael Jackson production, it's just a whole different deal. You know what I mean? It's cool. They have their place, and I love the Beastie Boys forever. They're my all time, probably my all time favorite. Everything. They're the best. But Michael Jackson, when it comes to videos, like you can't beat that dude, and dancing and all that. Visual costumes that all that. There's just Beastie Boys ain't gonna put costumes on, and they're not gonna make you think that they're aliens and shit. They're just gonna do.
Yeah, well, there's just something about some of those songs at that time, and when you think back of it, it's kind of funny because we were just little kids. We were like, I don't know, 9 or 10, and they're singing about, fight for your right to party, and
girls. All I really want is girls.
It's all stuff. That
2 at a time, I want girls. With new wave haircuts, I want girls. That's so funny, dude. That's such a good song. All those songs are amazing.
Yeah, they're so fun. And there's just something funny about thinking about little kids. I mean, now my son is 6 years old. Is like I see him singing some of those, like not those songs, but just songs that don't pertain to a 6-year-old. But you still like sing your heart out to them.
Hey, will you shut that door?
Yeah.
For the gardeners?
Oh yeah. TJ's got his gardeners out here.
We got the gardeners here.
Yeah, I guess that she was a Duran Duran fan back in the day. Yeah, they were awesome. I loved Duran Duran back then too.
Yeah, they were great. That was a great video too.
I was playing Korn. I feel like I just missed Korn. I had when I like heavy metal and that kind of stuff. Like I like Korn. I feel like came at the tail end of me, kind of like moving on to a different. Were you ever into like heavy metal?
Yeah, I was really into heavy metal when we were kids. Remember Danny Isom?
No.
Danny Isom was my neighbor.
Okay.
He was the neighbor behind me, and Lucy, get down. Jesus Christ. And anyway, he got me into heavy metal like when I was 5 years old or something, and then he passed away. But he was so cool back in the day. He was like the big kid,
Yeah.
5 years older than me, and I looked up to him in BMX too. So like bike rider, he was a really good bike rider, and he was a BMX racer, and it was awesome, man. And then he got me into the heavy metal, and I was like, okay, cool. Now I'm a heavy metaler, and I was like, I'm into heavy metal, and then I started liking rap too. Like when the rap dudes started infiltrating the system, I was like, this is it. And so I really,
Ice and,
yeah, dude. Like 1988 was Vanilla Ice, I believe, and that was when I came over to your house every day, and we would be listening to it. Remember that? Yeah.
Sure.
It was like we were on our way to 6th grade center, I think, right? So we would have to start. My day would start at like 5 a.m. And I'd walk to Mike's house. Mike Lenzini lived up the street, like a mile away. And I would walk to Mike's house, and then it was pitch black dark. And then I would get there, and then Ice Ice Baby would be on almost every morning. Like we would hit that Ice Ice Baby, and then we would go to the bus stop, and then ride the bus for like almost an hour every day of our lives. Every day, an hour to 6th grade center across town, at Matt Kelly. And then we would go to...
Sixth grade centers were something else, man.
Yeah.
Like, that was a... Do you remember what happened to Cody at the sixth grade center?
No.
So our sixth grade center we went to, they would bus us like clear across town for these sixth grade centers, which I think sixth grade centers were kind of designed for like integration to some, like moving, because normally like kids would come to our neighborhoods, which is a weird thing for our age, but it wasn't. I think they're gone now too. So they would bus us clear across town to those centers, which is just a weird thing that it was just one grade of school. I think it also had like kindergarten there too.
Really?
I think so.
Okay.
But either way, connected.
But all I know is I did a lot of gymnastics in that.
Yeah.
place.
Well, so you remember it had a very small playground, but next to it had a big park.
Yeah,
So the
big
was
park,
a
big
public
park.
So during recess, we could go play in the park. They had it opened up. But because of the neighborhood and where it was at, there would sometimes be people in the park. And so one day, we were out there playing around in the park, and there was this mom with her little kid, and someone had swung on the monkey bar thing and kicked this little girl in the head on accident. She walked by or whatever, but the mom wasn't looking. And the mom lost her shit and turned around and was like, "Who did it?" And the kid who did it was so scared that he just turned around and pointed to Cody. And we were standing on these little bleachers that we would hang out there and talk. And while we were just hanging out bullshitting, like me, you, Mike, Cody, maybe a couple of guys, this big old woman just came up and ripped Cody off the back of the bleachers and started smacking him. He fell to the ground and was screaming at him. Do you remember that?
I don't think so, dude.
I know you were there, but yeah, it was terrifying. We were like, what the hell? We were a little bit like, and she was scary as shit. Like, oh, man. Yeah, those sixth grade centers were tough. Someone said I'm low. Sorry, guys. I turned it up a little bit there. But yeah, sixth grade centers were wild.
How many hours of sleep did you get last night, Mike?
Not as many as I need. What?
Dude, I think I sleep 4 hours a night, whether I need it or not, because my dogs are all over me. They jump all over the bed. Like, it's insane how inconsiderate my dogs are.
They just are all over you?
They're all over me at all times. It's insane. Like, dude, I can't even go in my bed. When I go in the bed, like, Lucy comes up on the wrong side, and she jumps up on the bed, and she's, like, in the covers. I'm like, dude, what are you doing? And then she's dirty, so then all of a sudden now I have dirt in my bed. I got rocks. That's why I'm so tired. And then Charlie girl is just all over the place. She sometimes goes in the bed, out of the bed, whatever. And then Lucy's up there. But then Rosie is the worst because she is like, she can't get close enough. It's insane.
Well, and you're an early riser too, right?
Yes, and then it's not even on purpose. I'm just like up.
But also, kind of as you've gotten a little older and you didn't used to stay up very late ever. Now you kind of stay up late more frequently, right?
Yeah.
So those nights, those nights you don't get any sleep.
Yeah, because I wake up at the same time no matter what.
What time is that?
4 a.m.
When we were younger, I was working swing shift, and even graveyard at some point in the casinos, but swing shift is 6 p.m. to 2 a.m., 8 p.m. to 4 a.m., whatever. But this guy would show up at my house every now and then and try and wake me up early on my day off at when I say early, it's probably like 10 o'clock, but I was not waking up that early. I remember sometimes you pounded on my door or my window hella early.
Now I do that to Kyle too all the time. Poor Kyle.
Oh man, it's brutal. I came over. You remember one night I came over here and I woke you up at like midnight.
Paid me back.
Yeah, you almost shot me. Because you weren't expecting somebody knocking on your window. So, what else is going on? Anything else exciting we should talk about? Or TJ gave me a guitar, which is really sweet. I've been wanting to learn I've always wanted to learn how to play guitar, and watching him all the time now has just inspired me to be like, I gotta play with a guitar. Will I ever actually learn? We'll see. But thank you for that, by the way.
My pleasure, brother.
How about you? Any new hobbies or anything else you've been messing around with?
No, I'm just excited for those shows that we're doing on the East Coast. I made all the plans yesterday. My friend Scott helped me out a lot. Thank you, Scott, from the Challenge Mania. I don't know how to book flights very good. I mean, I can book flights for sure, but I can't book flights and then coordinate those with the hotel rooms and coordinate those with the trains and coordinate those with all the crap. Like, it's just such a nightmare, Mike. It's
Right.
crazy. I mean, those are a lot of things that take patience.
It's just we're all good at something, and we're not all good at everything.
No,
That's just
you
one of the
can't.
things. It's not
Yeah,
your thing.
exactly. That's not my thing. Is booking the actual stuff, because Roxanne does that, or my travel agent does that for the challenge, or my team manager did that for BMX, or like I never did that. You know what I mean? I never actually just broke down and made a flight.
Right.
Almost never, Mike. I think I might have made 10 flights in my life, 49 years. That's a pretty damn long time.
So what's the process like when you have to do something like that that's out of your wheelhouse? When you're like, I need to make a flight.
I make the right call. and then I just say, hey, dude, can you help me out real quick? And they're like, yeah, dude, I've been doing this shit forever. I'm like, thank you. And then they can do the same thing to me when they need a happy birthday message or a song or if they needed me to play piano for them, or they need me,
That's
you
what
know,
makes
any
the
kind
world
of,
go round.
yeah, exactly, dude. They need me to host a show. I got you, but I can't do it all. I can't do it all, Mike.
You can't.
You know what I mean?
No, you're good at enough things.
You know what I'm saying?
You don't have to know how to book a flight.
Dude, calm down on book. You know what I mean? Calm down on
You
booking
don't
flights,
need to know
bro.
how to book a hotel room. It's not for you.
No, dude, I don't know how. So that's good that I can't do it.
Someone said, "Are
I mean, I could do it if I had to, but I just don't want to.
Yeah, there's still travel agents.
I don't think so.
90s. Well, I think that they probably are because of people like you. but
Yeah,
there's not
no,
as many.
because it's all online. Yeah, it is all online, but that's why I don't like it, because I don't love being online. I don't love it. I don't love it.
Also, do you think a little bit of that though is like it's just your attention? Sometimes it's like you just. I mean, and I don't mean that even being a smart ass, but just having a little touch of maybe ADD.
A little touch. Just a little. What gave that away, Mike?
I don't blame you. I'm not.
What gave it away,
I
Mike?
get it, is what I'm saying.
Mike, what gave it away? Mike, squirrel.
Cindy asked again, TJ, where are you going to be playing? You said it earlier, but where are the places you're going to be playing?
I'm going to be playing at City Winery in Philadelphia, and City Winery in New York City, and City Winery in Boston, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th of February. So come check us out. I mean, I'd be so happy to have you. So yeah, then on the 2nd, we'll be in Philly, City Winery. On the 3rd, we'll be in New York City at City Winery. And on the 4th, we'll be in Boston for 2 shows at City Winery. And it's going to be sick. It'll be fun. And we have a video that goes along with it. And I'm bringing my friend Jeremiah Neal, who is an amazing guitar / singer. And he's going to open, and then he's going to also play with me. And
He did
just
a
kind
hell of a job with you at the last
yeah,
one.
he's
You guys
fun. He's just
good
such a
together.
good time. And he's just pro. You know, he knows what he's doing. So, yeah, he's going to be doing it with us. Get out of here. Go. Out.
Matt says, ooh, I follow Challenge Mania. I'm a maniac. I'm going to let Scott know you gave him a shout out.
All right, man. Thank you. Yeah, I appreciate that, because, you know, he really, really helped me out a lot with the flights and the hotel rooms, and because he used to be a production coordinator, which is very important. If you're a production coordinator, you got to do what I just said and explained for 200 people.
Right.
Mike, it's a whole different thing. You know what I mean? Like, it is so hard. I can't even, like, if I was a production manager for somebody, I would probably
Pay somebody
start
else
drinking.
to do it.
I would start drinking for sure.
Yeah.
And I would make the right phone calls, Mike. You
That's
know,
right.
I would
And
make
that's
the
what
right
you're
phone
good at.
calls. That's the only thing I could do.
I love it. Is Scott the guy that runs Challenge Mania? Is that what he?
Yes, he does. Him and Derek Kaczynski, I think, are the guys that do Challenge Mania. And Derek's a challenge legend, so he's perfect for it. Lucy, go.
It says
Out.
City Winery is where Derek K often has his Challenge Mania events.
Yes. Out. Get out here. Jesus Christ.
What happened? Sounded like something fell. Cindy said she's gonna try and fly out and see you.
Oh, that would be sick. Yeah, come hang. For sure. It'll be a little it'll be a good time. So we're gonna play and we'll have a little meet and greet after and chill and take pictures and chill and hang out and answer questions and whatever. So it'll be fun.
And we talked a little bit before we went live too. Is like you're thinking about now kind of recording your songs so we can put them on Spotify.
Yeah,
so
I think so.
I like that.
I think I'll do that. Yeah, I think I'll do that because then people could sing along a little more and they'll understand. Like I try to explain each song and then I try to say the words so they're sharp. And then if you listen to one more song on YouTube, then you'll hear those songs for sure. Because I'm doing all those songs on one more song on YouTube for us, and then you know you'll kind of understand and get it, and then you'll hear the words and the meaning and all that stuff too. So it'll be cool. Yeah, it'll be fun, and you know it's kind of weird when you don't know any of the music. It's like it's hard to understand, but then when there's a story behind it, maybe it makes it a little cooler. I don't know. It worked out really well for the first 4 shows that we did here in Vegas. I thought. Did you, Mike? Did you think so?
They were amazing. Yeah, it was a ton of fun. It's a very cool, like, you know, I'm sure somebody else has done something similar, but I love like the interactiveness of it. I love you telling the stories. You know, it's cool to get to listen to the songs, but then it's also cool to kind of, you know, hear about, you know, your journey and what inspires those things. And then also just the funness, you know, of you like telling, you know, just fun stories and joking around. And it just feels very lighthearted and very, like you're hanging out with a friend, which I was hanging out with a friend. But I think that's, I think that translates to the audience.
That's all we could do, you know what I mean? So we just,
I love it.
We just did what we did, and you know, me and Jeremiah did what we did, and like it was like, okay, let's go.
Did a good job. Danica asked, "Where's the kitty?" I had to look when I saw the comment. She's not. The little ninja cat's not up in the corner where she usually is.
Oh,
I still always forget till she jumps down and scares me.
Oh, where she went? I don't see her.
Maybe she'll pop
I don't
out.
see her. Molly.
Maybe Amanda missed it. She said, "Hey, TJ, is there going to be another season of the challenge?"
Yes, Amanda, there is, and it's going to be awesome. I cannot wait. We are going to go film it, and then we'll let you know what's going on when we can. All right? I'll tell you exactly where and what the theme is. 'Cause I have no idea right now at all. They don't tell me nothing. And I'm on a need-to-know basis, and I don't need to know nothing. So, Happy New Year to you,
Happy
too.
New Year to you, too. Yeah, I couldn't know that name. It's a lot of letters for me. No.
Mike, are
Samuel's at the end.
are you hungry?
I'm getting hungry.
Me too, dude.
I'm gonna grab lunch here shortly.
Where should we eat today, Mike?
I don't know. Don Tortaco.
Oh God, I am so down with that. I am so down. Like Don Tortaco is the best food in Las Vegas.
It is.
It's the best food in Las Vegas.
What's interesting too is people that don't live, I think maybe even on the West Coast. I don't know where all it goes, but you know, whenever I have a friend that's from Colorado or a family member, and they come have, well, there's Roberto's or Don Tortaco. They really love it. It's a treat that we have here. We're lucky.
Yeah, we are the luckiest dudes ever, and that's a fact, Jack. And we've been eating Roberto's together since forever.
Yeah, since
Vacation Village.
You remember that one guy? He would always, when we would order the quesadilla, what would he say? You remember? He used to always repeat it. He'd say, "Una quesadilla."
Una quesadilla. Yeah.
He was so cool. That guy was the guy at Vacation Village.
Yes.
Spoiled us.
The best.
Because as good as the food is the experience has never been the same as
No,
that first Roberto's.
No, it's the best. But now I walk into Don Tortaco and they're like,
They know you.
And I'm like, they're like, okay.
What's the
'Cause
two things?
2 is if I'm gonna get 2 quesadillas or burritos. I get carne asada burrito every time, no matter what, with grilled onions, beans, and cheese. And so grilled onions, beans, and cheese, and carne asada, and it is
Oh,
the
guacamole.
and guacamole, yes, and they do that for me every time, perfect, and it is so good. And I cut it in half, and I eat half then, and then I eat half for dinner, and that's how I go on my diet. That's my diet. So that's how I
I
lose
like
weight,
that diet.
and then it's a great diet. And then so I work out, then I go do that, eat half that, and then come home and eat the other half, and then that's it, and I go to bed. But that's the goal anyway. And then I'm not really too good at that because lately I've been going to this bar that I like, and I've been eating sandwiches and so disgusting. So
That the place you took me after the concert?
yes,
That place is good.
so good, dude. And so I eat there sometimes, and like I'm eating dinner, and it's not good, dude, because I'm, no bueno.
Filling in the shirts.
You gotta fill in the shirts, dude. You can't do that. You gotta.
You just
I
put
mean,
on your winter
you don't
coat.
put
You
on-
just try to keep warm in the wintertime.
Yeah, exactly. So
Yeah,
yeah,
'cause
no,
it's
but
now
I'm
when
I'm
that
I'm
tacos-
I'm down 10 pounds, so that's good.
That's
I
good.
like that,
man.
Mike. I want tacos. Still haven't had dinner yet. Yeah.
Do we have an? Oh, she has a Moe's nearby. I don't know what Moe's is. Do you?
Moe's. I think I had that before.
Well, we're gonna have to go check it out.
All right. Well, let's go get some food, Mike.
Yeah. Let's see. We've been on for about 40 minutes.
Yeah.
We apologize that we've been away. We will be back. We will be regular again. The holidays just postponed us.
He said regular.
That's why we eat Roberto's, just to stay regular.
You're welcome.
And I guess that'll be it for today. We'll chat with you guys soon. TJ,
Yeah, and
anything
then-
before we sign off?
Yes, I wanted to show you this triceps, Mike. Look at this tricep. I've been working out every day, Mike. Every day.
That is sick.
Look at that thing.
That is sick. In the summertime, I'll take off my jacket.
Dude,
and see
in the
if my
summertime, we'll do
triceps
this
have
show.
showed up again.
We're going to do this show shirtless in the summertime.
I was looking at your little jacuzzi in the back.
Yeah, we'll do it in there.
Yeah, I think we're gonna start doing it.
We're going to fire up the jacuzzi
Late
and we're going
night
to do it
from
in
the
there.
Jacuzzi, shirtless. All right.
All right, man. Much love, guys. Thank you
Take
so
care,
much for
guys.
being here. And yes, we will see you next week. Same time, same place. Wednesday today?
Yeah. So
Wednesday-
possibly.